welcome to Black Fridays, up to 50% off. Welcome to Black Friday, up to 50% off. Who's in? Who's in? Hi, everybody. Welcome to H&G Spirit Messages. Remember that I claim that I am not a doctor, a lawyer, a medical professional with a license to practice for psychology, psychiatry, or any other illness that you may have, mental, physical, or anything else. This video is subject to copyright, so please be careful and mindful what you do. If there is somebody making a fake account about me, pretending to be me, I will not just randomly email you and ask you to send a payment to me for anything. You'll contact me if you're interested in something. I will never contact you first. So, with that being said, hello and welcome to everybody. Welcome, welcome. All right, you got in there, Miss Lady. Okay. Hello, Lindsay. Hello. So this is the Black Friday sale up to 50% off. That's because I'm not going to be able to calculate perfectly 33.33 or 55.55. So up to 50% off. So right now I'm offering the mini. Don't get it twisted with mini, but the mini, which is only $25 today. Only $25 today. So sign up, enjoy, let me know. If you're interested in one question is usually $33.33. That question now will be $15 today for one question. So one question today only on this Black Friday blowout sale. One question is $15. A mini is only $25. So welcome in. Hey, Diana J. Walker. Welcome, welcome. How are you? How are you? You can pay through, nope. Only can pay through Zelle or Cash App. Zelle or Cash App. There is no PayPal payment. If you send money to PayPal, it is just a donation. And I thank you for that, but you will not get a service rendered. So, other than the people who are aware that as of December 1st, no one will be using PayPal. No one. If I've already made exceptions to your rule for now, for the rest of November, enjoy it. But otherwise, everyone is expected to go through Zelle or Cash App. All right, so Shelly will be the first one up for a mini. All right, Shelly, gotcha. I'm sorry, Lindsay. I know you're my mod, but Lindsay, if you have a question, I'd be happy to do a question for you for free because you are my mod and you're unable to use PayPal. So if you have a question, Lindsay, I'd be happy to answer a question for you for free. Okay? I will answer a question for you for free. Absolutely. But due to financial reasons, due to my accountant and all kind of sticky shit with PayPal, I'm not going to be using PayPal anymore. PayPal could at least accommodate me for all the business I've given them, and they're not. So I can't, they don't offer me what I need. Yeah, Lindsay, so if you have one question, you could sure ask it. How you make it out with Lilac, Lindsay? Are you moving forward with Lilac on what she's doing? Yeah, I'm sorry, Linz, but it has to be okay because I'm the one that's got to deal with the accountant. It's crazy. PayPal is crazy. Let me see. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. You can also use Super Chat. You can also use Super Chat, Lindsay, but on a normal basis, Super Chat is usually just for my donations. So if you're just giving me a donation, you can send that through Super Chat. If you're paying for a question, a reading, whatever, then that goes through Zelle or Cash App. Hey, Moon. Hey, Mood. Hey, Mood. I'm sporting it today, girl. I'm sporting it today. Looking good, looking good. How are you? I went to my doctor's today. I had my checkup, my 3-month checkup again. All my numbers were great, he said. My blood pressure was great. I think my blood pressure was 118/70. And my oxygen was 100. And my heart rate was 96. I think I was a little excited in the office. I was a little happy. But hope you had a great Thanksgiving. All went well. My sugar's down like crazy. So I think my sugar was a 5. And my A1C was low. Everything was low. Everything was low like it should be. So yeah, that's what I said. Thank God. So now I don't have to go back for 6 months. What? 6 months? Yeah, so I'm so glad. I'm so glad. So Lilac, I think Lilac sent in. What did Lilac send in for? You gotta let me know, Linz. You got Lilac and Shelly. Is Lilac doing a mini for 25? Yeah. Yeah, because it's been a mess. PayPal is a mess. PayPal, by the time they take their fee, all their fees, there's no point in doing a reading. No point in it. I'll quit. I would quit if I had to keep PayPal. I would quit if I had to do PayPal right now. So it's going to take, I think, 10 or 14 days for a police report and the bank and everything to work out whoever hacked my account. Apparently, when I used my uncle's Mac computer, somebody hacked it and got into it. And I didn't have much to wipe out, and they wiped me. So I'm like, on Black Friday, I'm wiped out. I'm wiped out. Okay, no problem. Listen, God's timing. God's timing, but at least eventually I'll get my money back. Eventually. I think the same thing had happened to BB, but I don't think it was with a Mac computer. I don't know how hers happened, but this is what happened. And they got in and... Oh, Moon is donating for a mini. mini. Great. Perfect. So minis are on sale today. Only $25 instead of $55. They're only $25. So somebody's going to get a blessing. Somebody hacked my uncle's computer, and I had paid something on there with him. And when I made the payment, apparently the payment never went through, and the person took the money out of my checking account. So now I have negative, I don't know, $459, because that's what I had. Thank God I didn't have a lot in my checking account, but I have a negative $459 in my account right now. So the debit card that what I used, which was linked to my account, was no longer linked to my account. So I have a different debit card. So that's a plus. So they can't use that anymore. They can't do it again. But It's like, you hear this stuff and you don't think it could happen to you. But it did happen to BB. I remember BB had some kind of issue too. Crazy. But Moon, thank you for donating to somebody. I'm going to wait and do get some more people in the room and do it fairly to give away the reading in dedication of Moon. Thank you, Moon. All right. Excuse me. Yeah, she is, right? I hope Moon gets everything back tenfold, 20-fold, 100-fold. All right. I guess so, Lindsay. I guess so. That'll be fine for you. Not for everybody, but for you, yes. But otherwise, my super chat will only be a donation. Otherwise, my payment methods will only be Cash App or Zelle. It will no longer be, thank you, Moon. It will no longer be PayPal because PayPal's fees are just too much. It's not worth my time. It's not worth my time. Oh, boy. All right. So, once again, did Shelly paid for a mini. Lilac, I'm not sure what you paid for, whether was it one question or for a mini. And I thought Shelly was first. I know you had it listed. Yeah, Shelly first. Yep. Okay, so Lilac has a mini too. And Lindsay put mini because it's not a mini, it's a mini. All right, just so people understand. Because otherwise, because I offer 2 different readings, so technically you're writing mini, but it's not. It's a mini. All right? There's a difference because a mini is $88.88. Half price is $44. So this is a mini. Thank you, Lindsay. Yeah, this is a mini for this $25. It's just a mini. All right, so Shelly, you're up first. You want me to just go ahead and start, Shelly, or do you have a specific thing you want to ask? So you guys, you're checking out these Black Friday sales that everybody's having. I was looking on the Walmart website. I wasn't too impressed with that. I was looking on Kohl's. Wasn't all that great. I was looking on Lego for my grandson. I'll tell you what, they overcharged like crazy on that Lego stuff. He loves military stuff to put together. Military. Anything to do with World War this or any type, all of it. He loves all of the war stuff. And he loves to put those little intricate pieces together. But some of them damn things, $600? And for him to do the Titanic, I think that was $700 or $800. Are they out of their mind? I mean, are they out of their mind? I'm like, you know what? That's just so wrong. That no way should it be that much money. No way. Even if I was Rockefeller and had all that, I still wouldn't pay that. I still would not. That is robbery. And that's at a discount price. They're out of their mind. Out of their mind. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not. No way am I paying that. Ain't happening. Not today. I won't pay it tomorrow. and I wouldn't let nobody pay it for me. I'm telling you right now, that them prices are crazy. They're crazy. Nah. I don't know what Lego's trying to do. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. All right, Shelly. Shelly, I'm waiting for you to comment. Where are you? Did you comment? I missed it. Okay, just start. Okay. All right, Shelly. I got you. I didn't miss it. I mean, I did miss it, but you wrote it. Okay. All right, Shelly. First up, foremost. Again, this is a mini. This is a mini. So the oracle card that came up for you is, in fact, Oceana. Oceana came up for you. It's a beautiful card. I love mermaids. I just love mermaids and dolphins. Take action. You are in touch with your truth in this situation. And you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. So trust your gut on the way you're going to react, respond, or handle situations. Trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself the way you feel needed to. All right? In other words, Spirit's going to leave that up to you. The next card that came up for you is Nest. So with Nest talks about charity. Nest talks about generosity. Nest talks about sharing or giving support. That support can be mental, physical, emotional, monetary, whatever. With all of this around Nest, meaning your home, it's talking about how you open up the doors, how you welcome somebody in. It talks about how you pass no judgment. It talks about how you enjoy sharing. It talks about how you love to support, encourage. So Spirit recognizes all of the positive attributes that you are trying to put into this relationship. Now, when we get the card that comes up, called the Pact. The Pact talks about a masculine energy. With these two wolves there, I don't know if you've seen this picture, with the two wolves there, one in front and one behind, it's saying that this masculine energy that's around you is coming like with all of its group, all of its people, all of its energy, all of its force. It's like this person is going to help you to be able to do some inner work. This is about a deep connection with someone. This is also talking about a soul tribe. You have a lot of people that are on the other side. That are coming through with you as your soul tribe, supporting you, strengthening you, encouraging you, and directing you. Don't feel alone in any of the situations that you're trying to handle, okay? Currently, this person that you're involved with is right now kind of worrying about themselves, so to speak. When we look at the Seven of Swords, this person is getting ready to walk away from a situation and cut somebody out. So the situation that he's in currently, wherever he is right now physically in this moment, he is definitely wanting to cut something or someone out ASAP. This person is willing to put in the work that is needed to achieve the goals that he's desiring, which does include you. But right now, this person is either going now, starting at the beginning of a tower moment, or getting ready to go through a tower moment. And it has to do with this high priestess that's around him. Somebody who feels that they can control the whole situation, but They're being fooled because they cannot. Your partner is standing guard where they're at. They're standing in one place right now because they're contemplating what their next move's going to be. This person is struggling, but they're also like looking, because it's almost like this proves what happened to you today, so to speak. This person was waiting and waiting for you to respond, kept looking for you, but they didn't see you. They didn't see you anywhere. They kept looking and looking, waiting for you. This person was waiting to be able to speak to you, for you to tell them what was going on, why you didn't answer, why you didn't respond, what was happening. They were very inquisitive about that. They were worried that maybe, in fact, something was going on with you, maybe perhaps a third party. Maybe perhaps you found interest with somebody else. Last card coming up. Last two cards. So, you're having feelings, or you were having feelings about turning your back on a situation and walking away in one aspect. But you tend to struggle back and forth with your own inner conscience, with your own subconscious mind as well. Sometimes you feel like you're taking a risk by doing something, saying something, reacting to something, and that scares you to be able to take a risk. You're trying to maintain your cool as the Empress right now in your current position. The fears that you have are really, truly in your head. You already know this person's character, their behaviors, their mannerisms, their actions, and the way that they look for reactions. You also know that this person is very good at making tests up for you. I don't feel like you're going through a test right now. I actually feel like you gave them a test. I feel like because you pulled back your energy, because you didn't jump and respond the way they expected you to, the way you always were, always very dependable, always very reliable, always very attentive is the word I want. This person began to worry. You had this person in a panic mood. It felt like they were trying to decide. They were definitely trying to decide whether they should give it one more try, give it another call, make another attempt, and they kept fighting with themselves. This person felt very out of balance today. You made them feel very out of balance. They kept sending messages, He was getting angry because, yep, there was no response. He was definitely getting angry. You were right about that. He was definitely getting angry, and I don't know what his next move was going to be, but you were pushing him to the limit where he was almost going to get mad, where he wouldn't communicate at all. In other words, he was going to start to give you the silent treatment shortly. So I think you gave in just in time. Had you waited too much longer, he would have put you on a silent list. It's like he has to have the power. He has to be in control. And you were taking the control by not responding, not answering. And once again it came up, and I just shuffled. Once again, he was folding his arm. He was mad. It's like, what the hell? Why ain't she answering? Why ain't she picking up? Why ain't she texting me back? Yeah, he even went and laid down for a little bit and was worrying about it. So there should have been a space in between one of them. Maybe an hour at the most, but there should have been a space in between one of the when he was trying to contact or communicate with you. Should have been about an hour space. Mm-hmm. So he was laying down trying to think what you could be doing. He was sweating you terrible. So just know, plans are moving forward. After the holidays are done, you're going to see some dramatic changes with him. Right after the holidays are done. So you're going to have to get through Christmas. I don't feel like he's coming around Christmas. I do feel like it was more around Thanksgiving, and for whatever reason, he just felt like he couldn't. So I do feel like now it is going to be like right after Christmas, perhaps at the start of the new year, where he should be where you are. That should be his final move coming up. Somewhere between January and February is a final move where you live. To you. With you. So that's what I got for you, Miss Shelley. That's what I got for you, Miss Shelley, on your mini-mini. It's a mini-mini. It's a little more than a mini-mini, but mini-mini. All right, now we have Lilac. Lilac, please post your question for your mini-mini. Hey, Kelly. What's up, Kelly Kill? What's up, Kelly Kill? Hey, Payman. Hey, Leo. Huh. Fear is real. You got that right. Kelly. What's happening, Kelly? All right. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Again, this is Black Friday blowout sale for me. And it is for you because my normal minis are $55.55. Today we're doing them for $25. My normal one question is $33.33. We're doing it today for $15. Oh man, you can't beat this. You can't beat it. You're needing clarity on what the fuck. You're needing clarity on what the fuck? You mean who the fuck? Is that W for who the fuck? Or is it for what the fuck? Are we talking about who the fuck or what the fuck? Yeah, Shelly, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. All right, what's going on? What's going on? Somebody's angry as shit. That's what's going on. Somebody's had enough. Tracy H. Yeah, I can. I don't need these damn cards for shit. I just do them so you can see the pictures. I don't need cards. I never did. Yep. All right. Oh, shoot. What card was that? Oh, man, look at this card flew out. Lilac, this is what came out. All right, baby, you got it. Lilac, you got it, Tracy, babe. Lilac. What is going on? What is this person? Yeah, what is this person so pissed about? And who's the other person that's pushing them to do this stuff and to be this way and to be so cruel and mean? Because that's what I'm saying. Somebody that was very aggressive toward you. Somebody who kind of told you like it was. Aaliyah. Hello. Lilac. What the hell? Somebody literally hurt your feelings. This is somebody scream and holler at you? Okay, Kelly. I got you, babe. I got you. They'll put you on the list, okay? Look for your name on the list. They'll put you on the list. You guys sign Kelly up, please. Add Kelly to the mini. Dolly Parton as Dallas cheerleader. Oh, boy. God help me. I didn't get to watch the news. I'm waiting for Lilac's response. I want to know who was being an ass to you. Who was it? I ain't getting no names. Okay, Leah. Put a Leah on the list. Lilac. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm doing your damn reading. What you think? I say you got this card. Somebody was really, really aggressive toward you. Somebody tried to make it like it was final. What is that about, Lilac? I'm asking you. Because it's telling me that, okay, it's telling me that somebody felt like they had enough. They felt like you were not treating them well. They felt like you were taking advantage of them. They felt like Like you were always picking at them because you were kind of, what it was is you were kind of upset with him because he wasn't who you wanted him to be. He's not the other one. He's not M. And it's like you were so frustrated with him. And I feel like he got very aggressive. Is that right? All right, so put Renata on the list. She's got one question, and Renata's also paying for her cousin Kelly. So Renata will be sending $15 for herself for one question, and she'll be sending $25 for Kelly for a mini-mini. So Renata's on the list for one question. Kelly's already on the list for a mini-mini. Yep, I got you, Renata. Kelly told us. He was leaving and left and took the ham. Took the hammer to the car. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like he had enough of the way you were treating him. I really feel like he was lucky because he wanted to do that to you. He wanted to physically hurt you because he was tired of you not loving him like he loved you, and he was tired of. You have to admit you've been quite distant because of this M situation, and Dave never had a fair chance from the beginning to really be who you wanted him to be because of the fact that you were too focused on M. Does that make sense to you? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But I feel like, when he took everything, he bought it. Yes? He did buy it, right? He did. I mean, I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying he did buy it, right? Yeah. He's tired of being not good enough. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Lilac is he's tired of being not good enough. Now, the rest of your reading goes as follows. He's feeling like you've taken everything that he had. He was overwhelmed with everything that's been going on. He was tired of nothing pleasing you. Tired of everything that he did was wrong. It was never good enough. Yeah, I'd get pissed too. It's like he doesn't want to be in this third-party bullshit anymore because he knows that you are not choosing him. He knows that you've turned your back on him in a situation a long time ago. It's like he tried to act kind of silly, foolish, or whatever sometimes. He tried to lighten the mood up, but nothing ever seemed to really work. You'd be okay one day or 1 minute, next minute you'd flip. It's like he had to find the strength, and he feels really bad about the whole situation that's going on right now. He feels like you won the battle, but he's going to win the war. In other words, he can't keep doing this. He tried to give you what he could, what he had. He tried to share that with you. Dave. He feel like he'd been a fool for you for too long. Now, when we get into the other part of the situation, now I'm going to switch to flip because this is a mini-mini. It's not a full mini. You're feeling quite trapped in a situation because you can't get what it is that you want, which is making it even harder for you to get in touch with spirituality. It's very hard for you to actually hear the messages that you're supposed to hear. It's like you're trying and trying and trying, but you cannot clarify what the messages are. You keep sitting and waiting and hoping that something's going to change in a situation. But the person, M, who you have that crush on, has other options around and options that are bringing gold coins to him. Therefore, he's struggling to make a choice between the right and the left. He's struggling to make a choice. It's like If he's pushed to cut somebody out, you'll be the first one that he has to cut out. That's M. That's M. You're going to hear a message from somebody soon about a situation involving M. He feels like M is in charge of all of it. He feels like he's in control. He's the emperor. He feels like he's the one with the masculine energy. He'll decide who he wants to give this cup to and who he doesn't. Right now, he feels kind of like you're not good for him with the devil card showing up. He's feeling like you're not good for him. He feels like you'll take money from him rather than bring money to him. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means with not physically taking money from him, but meaning that you don't have something to bring to the table like somebody else around him does. He's very much busy about his money, his coins. He's got a plan coming up for the near future and something you're going to find about soon. Mike is also keeping secrets from you. So that is your mini. I covered the best I could with that. Covered the best I could with that. All right. Payman, you're up. What is your question, Payman? Do you have a question or a mini, honey? Payment is yours. A question or a mini? All right, Lilac, hang in there, okay? Don't try to resolve the situation with Dave if you don't want him back. Because he can't take the heartbreaks. He can't take it. Payment's a mini. So, Payment, what did you want your mini on? What did you want your mini on? Okay, great. One question is only $15 today. Payment on love situation, past and new. Okay. All right, a mini coming up for Payment. Love situation, past and new. Love situation, past first, then new. Love situation, past and new. All right, love situation. All right, past situation with J. Trouble making a decision. Protecting family and self. Worried about his money and finances. Thinking about the offers that you had for him. Knowing that you wanted to have a relationship with him. But he felt like he was trapped in the situation. Because of his position, because of his role, because of his obligations and responsibilities. He kept trying to think how he was going to make that work, but he never could come up with a solution. Therefore, he's choosing to move forward. He's going to focus on what the universe is bringing him right now, which is finances and goals for him for something to make a purchase. He's making some kind of purchase. Where the past relationship was involved here, Payment talked about you needing the strength card to be able to handle what was going on. He felt like you were handling things in childlike ways, in a very immature kind of way. He didn't feel like you handled it accordingly. Therefore, he turned his back on the situation. He does have some regrets about the situation. Jay does. He has some regrets about the situation, but they're not going to hold him back. He feels it's better off if you move forward and he moves forward. Right now, you are not seeing eye to eye on the solution or the problem or the solution. You're not seeing eye to eye, which is making you very upset and distressed, but yet you're trying to stay strong and move forward. Now, as far as the new person goes, it shows that you're waiting for somebody new to come in. This is a person who's going to be very determined in what they want and how they're going to get it. This is a person who is going to also bring financial stability to you, who is going to end up proposing for marriage for you. This is a person who's going to create a type of magic in your life. They're not going to look at you as an option. They're going to look at you as a choice. This is a person who's also subconsciously been trying to manifest you into their life. You're going to know what this is about. This is a person who does not like arguments and will not argue. Trust your gut intuition for when you meet this person. You're going to know it. You're going to have the feeling and you're going to know it. That is it for your mini. Again, a lot of cards, a lot of messages and fast talking for mini. Up next. All right, Kelly's up. Kelly, you have mini. What would you like your mini on, please, Kelly? Kelly, what would you like your mini on? All right, Lindsay, take your time. Take your time. Okay, Shelly. All right. I got you. Yeah, I forgot to tell you about the bank things, Shelly. I was so busy with work and school, I forgot all about it. Till today, after I went to my doctor's and got my clearance and stuff, I said, I'm gonna go to Walmart or whatever. So I was trying to look at the stores real fast on my phone, and I looked into my bank account and I was like, oh shit, I forgot. I ain't using no credit cards. I refuse. All right, Kelly, you want to know about your career as a flight attendant? All right, so Kelly, is there a test that you took? Is there a test that did you take? Kelly, did you take some kind of test? Because it's showing me a test right away before I even do the cards. Did you take some kind of test, Kelly? Yeah, because I feel like I don't know if you're studying or what, but it's showing me some kind of test. Does that make sense to you, this word test? I didn't know you had to take a test to be a flight attendant. I had no idea about that. But Spirit's telling me test. Does that make sense to you? Okay. Listen, I didn't know. I thought you just apply for it like you do anything else. I had no idea. All right. Okay. I'm going to sit back for a minute. Ooh, my legs. All right, let me get myself situated. All right. Looks like I'm off center. December last year you did. Okay. Yeah, because it kept showing me a test. Now, all right. What does the initial P have to do with any of this? Does the initial P, like, you know how your last name is there? So that initial P, what is the initial P? Is that a name of an airline? Is that a name of, like here, our airport here is Philadelphia Airport. But I don't feel like it's that Philadelphia. I don't feel like it's that P. What does the letter P stand for you? What does the letter P stand for? Paul, Peter, Patrick, Patricia. What does the letter P stand for? Ah, Spirit, you're pushing me today. I am so happy Moon came on, and how nice that she donated. Shelly Moon donated a mini for somebody who needs it. So we'll keep our eyes open who comes in. Keep our eyes open who comes in. P, you can't see. Can't see what? Can't see? You don't know the initial P? A person's name with the initial P? Not sure. Okay. Well, keep that in mind because apparently something to do with your career is going to be the initial P. Whether that's Piedmont Airlines, whether that's a person's name, again, Paul, Peter, I don't know. Something with the letter P is going to be very, very important to you. All right. I feel like there's a little bit of struggle. There's something that you're going to find very challenging in order to get this position that you're hoping for. Pilot. Yeah, there you go. Maybe it's pilot. Might be something to do with a particular pilot. Thank you, Teresa. Spirit saying yes. It's probably got something to do with a pilot. I don't know what this happens. I don't know what happens with this. I don't know if this is about you meeting a pilot, starting to date a pilot, getting to know a pilot. A pilot helps you to get through the test. I don't know what that means. Just write it down, P for pilot. All right, so I do feel like you are going to be able to achieve your goal, but there's going to be a challenge involved with this. There's going to be something that you may have to make an adjustment to, a change to. It's a condition. It's some kind of a condition. Like, you can have this job if you this. or you can work for this company if you this, or you need to be this. Like they're going to be some type of standard, strict standard. I don't know what that's all about. Then we have here the Empress. Okay. With the Empress card, it tells me that you pretty much can have what it is that you want. You're willing to put the work in because this is something you've been wanting to do. It's something you also enjoy because of traveling as well. Yeah, I didn't want to say that, but it's like a condition. So if that's what they're saying that you need to do, you're going to have to really, it's about doing more walking, like 15,000 steps a day, every day, 15,000 steps a day. It's like they're showing me a lot of steps for you. So if you do 15,000 steps a day and cut your food in half, you will lose the weight quickly. You just got through something that was very sour, something that was not very happy, not very good, something that keeps challenging your mind, taking you back and forth, back and forth. But where your career is going, if you can master these conditions, you'll have no trouble getting into what you want to get into and having your pick and choice. In other words, I feel like you may start with one company and then decide to go to another after about 6 months, because once you have your feet wet, you may decide to go with a different company. There's going to be some pros and cons to the situation, and that's how you're going to make your decision. There's also a situation where you could be involved and there's a third party going on, just to let you know. But I feel like sometimes this career path is overwhelming to you. Sometimes it's costing you a little bit more financially than you can actually comfortably afford. And in the past, you've dealt with a lot of heartbreak. Don't let that get in your way of achieving your goals now. Somebody around you is still keeping secrets from you. They're trying to act like they're coming to you truthfully and with the truth, but somebody's keeping secrets. Somebody's not telling you everything, Kelly. Somebody is holding back. But I do feel like it will go well for you. I do feel like you'll achieve your goal. But you have to want it bad enough. You have to want it bad enough. You can change my outcome by not wanting it bad enough, by not be willing to put that work in. All right? All right, who's up next? Where's the list at, you guys? Can I have the list again? All right, Tracy H., no cards. Tracy H., no cards. Trace, go ahead. Okay. I feel like there's distance right now, Tracy. I don't feel like the communication is an open line. I feel like somebody's playing games, like mind games. Again, somebody's behaviors are a little bit on the immature side. There's things that they're doing that's just not okay. When I say things that they're doing that's not okay, it's like you have a certain standard or you have your boundaries where they belong. And I feel like rightfully, you have a right, you're entitled to those boundaries. Rather than him trying to make changes and meet those boundaries or not exceed those boundaries, so to speak, instead, he kind of like stomps his feet and just goes and does what he wants to do. There's also a back and forth, back and forth. It's almost like a love-hate relationship. I'm going to say that because there's a fine line in between love and hate. There's something that is so frustrating for you. It might almost make you want to pull your hair out. Like I can't make myself any clearer, you're saying to, like you're saying this to him. Like I can't make myself any clearer. I feel like he's being deceptive now. I'm sorry, but I have to say that Spirit's telling me that you have every right not to trust him right now. There's something that he's doing, talking to somebody or engaging with somebody, even on an emotional level, which is still cheating. Anybody here listening too? If you're having an emotional experience with somebody else while you're involved with somebody else, listen, there's emotional cheating, there's physical cheating, mental cheating, there's all kind of cheating. People do this when they're not quite content in what they have. So they start to get a little bit exploring. It's almost like when you're at work with a coworker. You're joking, and then you take that joke a little further, and then a little further. And oh, we're just having a good time. We're just work friends. Oh, that's my work wife. Oh, that's my work husband. But then next thing you know, it gets blown out of proportion. Yeah, I know, Tracy. That's what I said. Back and forth, back and forth. And it's because what I'm telling you is what I see, Tracy, is that's all because of him violating trust issues. Yeah, of course you did. And you had like I said, you had every right to. Things he says are not nice sometimes. And him thinking that he can act single when he's in a relationship is not okay. It's not okay. Tracy, it's like, I don't see this lasting forever. I know you'd like it to, but I really don't feel like he's the perfect one for you. I don't. I felt like he was meant to come into your life, and he was meant to come in to show you something, to highlight an area that's very sensitive to you. Maybe an area in your shadow work that has to be worked on. And I get that because once we have I'm itching. Once we have our trust gets violated. Wait a second. I'm stabbing myself with a pen. My hair goes down my shirt and itches me. Once our trust gets violated, it's very, very hard to get that trust back. It's almost, I want to say it's almost impossible, okay? You struggled with this for quite some time. Every time you've tried to give this person the opportunity to explain something or to make something clear or to get them to see things the way you see them from your perspective, they don't want to hear it. That doesn't make sense to them and they disagree, correct? So I don't see this person. I feel like you're holding on to them. I don't even feel like they're holding on to you. I feel like you're holding on to them, and it's really time that you just make a decision. You know what? We have a new year coming up, Tracy, and I really think it's important that you decide to take this New Year's resolution and make something of yourself with it. Because you know what? You have too much to offer. You're a kind, smart, intelligent, strong woman. You've handled more than most could. You've overcome more than most have. But it doesn't mean you keep throwing yourself into the fire. You understand what I'm saying? You got to stop putting yourself in the fire. You got to start remembering you're the prize. He's not. But you're treating him like he's the prize, like you have to have him, like he's the best. That he's not. He's not. It's time to walk away from the situation. That's what Spirit just said, and that is your mini. No. I don't think you can because he's not willing to do the work, Tracy. He's not willing to put the work in. He's not going to do enough consistent. He's not consistent enough. He can't help you to repair this because he refuses to see how it hurts you. He refuses to take accountability and responsibility. Therefore, he can't move forward. It's impossible. You're better than that, Tracy. You are 10 times better than that. Yeah, and now leave it that way. Block him. Be done with him. So that you know, sometimes things didn't happen to you, they happened for you. Sometimes this happened not to you, but it happened for you. So that you can shut that door, so now somebody new can come through. And trust me, there'll be 3 interests, but only one that you're going to give into, that you're going to want to spend time with, get to know. And that's coming for the new year. So please, yes, Moon Doula, absolutely, amen. You got to love you before anybody else can love you. But if you're so busy having to defend, protect yourself, look out for this, look out for that, play detective because of the fact you don't want to get hurt again, because you don't want to be lied to again, when you're so busy doing all that, you can't even enjoy the relationship. You can't enjoy the day, the moment. Oh, my tooth. You can't enjoy that. I need to talk like a ventriloquist. Then I'll feel a lot better. But you got to love you first, Tracy. No matter what. When somebody shows you who they are by their actions, not what they're telling you, but what they're showing you, believe them, okay? When somebody's showing you who they are, the person is showing you they don't want to change, they don't want to try, they don't want to address the issues, they don't want to figure out how they can make you feel better and more secure. Why would you want to sign up for that? Yeah, I did. I did. I did see a child, but you know what? Listen, I saw you lasting with him too. I saw him moving back in with you too. But all that can change. Everything can change. Energy is constantly changing based on your decisions, based on his decisions, based on your actions, based on his actions. If I'm not with you, like talking to you every day, reading for you every day, then I can't say, Tracy, today's Wednesday. Yesterday he felt this way, but today he's feeling this kind of way, so be careful. Everybody changes constantly. Life changes you. Experiences change you. Situations change you. Illness changes you. Pressure changes you. So you have to remember that when I give you a reading, like I'm doing for everybody, I give you this message because you can change things. When we talked, if you remember, on your last reading, I talked about you not being like a mother to him, to do things differently, not to always question things, not to do 2 + 2 is 4 + 2 is 6. I told you that. And I told you that, yes, I could see you having children if you made changes. But you did not. So don't just point the finger at me, because you did not make changes. You tried, and the second that he doesn't respond, you went back to where you were comfortable, being defensive, questioning, and this back and forth stuff. All because you're scarred. You were hurt. You were burnt before. So you see, what I saw for you, the possibilities, yes, that you could have had a child with him. Absolutely. That window was open. It was open. And I said, if you made the changes. You're right. I didn't, because I'm still mad. Okay. So listen, when you're trying to throw me under the bus, trust me, Spirit's going to come right back out and remind me of the whole reading, which normally they don't. Normally I can't remember like the whole reading, what I do for people. Do you know how many people readings I do? But when you tried to make it look like Spirit gave me the wrong message for you, Spirit's like, no, Helen, you know what? We told her she needed to change. She needed to address things differently. But I know from personal experience how hard it is once you get fucked over from somebody, once you get lied to from somebody, once you get cheated on from that person. I don't know how other women have done it. I don't know how they go back to their partners. I don't know where they get that strength from. But if I can't trust you, I'm going to watch everything you do. I'm going to watch the way you walk. I'm going to watch the way you talk. I'm going to watch the way you chew. I'm going to watch the way you sleep. I'm going to watch the way you drive. I'm going to watch where your eyes look. I'm going to watch everything. So why waste my time being with somebody like that? Tracy, you have gotten hurt so bad. Tracy, you got to start. First of all, this is not about punishing yourself. This isn't about you You can't just make a change and say, well, okay, I'm just going to act different. It doesn't work that way. The only way that you're going to change is if you heal from what happened. And that could take months. That could take a year or more. He's not going to be around in a year or more. You can't do this changing for him because you want that relationship. You have to make these changes because you want to be a better person, because you want to feel better about yourself, because you want to be able to be in another relationship without bringing old baggage in from what other people did to you. That's his perception, not yours. You've broken many times. You didn't go sleeping around with somebody else. That's his perception that we were on break. I technically didn't cheat. He didn't tell you about it either. So he put you at risk health-wise too. Tracy, don't try to make excuses for him. He already knows you were abused before. He knows you were hurt before. He knows you went through hell before. And what he was doing wasn't okay. He's not treating you like the queen that you are. Your crown got tilted. Now tilt your crown back up straight and become the woman that you are. Very strong, very smart, intelligent, persistent. And listen, stop letting people use you. You're the one that gets to be the author and finisher of your story, of your life. You get to say who can stay. You get to say who goes. You get to write the next chapter the way you want it written. Your the end is going to be when you want it to say the end. Stop giving people access to rent space in your head that aren't paying rent. Stop allowing people who don't deserve your time, your energy, or your love because they don't want to reciprocate it back. Even if you were to change your demeanor and not question him and not do whatever, he's still not going to make you happy. You're never going to feel content with him because he doesn't respect your emotions and your feelings. I'm sorry, but this is it for a mini read. That's a mini, but this has turned into a bigger mini. So, I put a lot into this one, Trace. You have to make the decision right now on what you want to do next. Listen, I can't micromanage your life, just like you can't micromanage mine. You have to make decisions. I've put the flags in front of you, both white flags and red flags. And you have to decide to look at things from a different perspective in order to make a good decision. The unhealed men have to stop sharing their energy with others when they have an extramarital cord from an intimacy partner. Exactly. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Queen. Buttons is dreaming. Yeah. Tracy, we love you here. We all love you here. Every single one of us. Everybody gives Tracy some hearts. Show Tracy. Don't we love Tracy? And we've been through what you've been through. We know what you're going through. We know what you're going through with a broken heart and somebody not making you feel the way you need to feel. Somebody not helping you to trust them. Yeah, well, they're lessons. It's all about lessons. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. Thank you for sending her some type of heart, something to show that we are here. We are not yelling at you. We're not mimicking you. We're not making fun of you. We're not disagreeing with you. We are here to support you and show you we're family here. But honestly, Spirit just wants you to start putting yourself first. You're putting his emotions and his needs first. Well, if I change, then can we make it? You're changing for him. It's never going to work. That's like somebody with addiction. I'm going to get clean for you. It's never going to work. If I'm an addict, I need to get clean for myself. Not, I can't do it for other people. No matter how much I love the other people, I'll never be able to do it for them. I got to do it for me. So you got to see and understand, why do I need to change? Why do I need to fix this? Why do I need to get help with this? Not so that it can work with him, just so that you can get through life a lot easier. Okay, Kushboo. Hey, Norfolk Guest House. Welcome. Norfolk Guest House. Wow. I love that. I know that name. All right, Dee Dee, I see you. Okay. Well, happy Thanksgiving. Canada. Lovely. Lovely, miss. Lovely. So everything I'm doing on here today, my readings, my regular readings, private, are not on sale. But everything I'm doing on live is up to 50% off. Right now, I'm doing one question, $15 instead of $33.33. It's a little better than half off. And mini minis, mini, which is not a big mini. It is a mini, exactly what it sounds like. Mini. They're only 25. So that's the only two I'm doing right now. All right, next up is Tracy. We love you. Aaliyah. Aaliyah, you have one question, right, Aaliyah? Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Tammy. Oh, she has a mini. Okay, what did you want your mini on? Hi, Leah. What'd you want your mini on? $18.18. We're even up here. $18.18. Lindsay. Lindsay. Your love life and career. All right. Cards or no cards? Let me put that up there. Cards or no cards? Two. Cards or no cards, ma'am? Cards or no cards, ma'am? When I'm doing no cards, I like to just shuffle, keep my hands moving. Do you ever see when some people do readings, they have to write something? I like to shuffle just regular deck of cards. Just a regular deck of cards, just to get my mind going. No cards, perfect. All right, for Leah, career and love. Career and love. All right, Aaliyah. Aaliyah, there's two people around you, but one of them really does appreciate everything that you do. One of them sees like the efforts that you make. One of them also knows how you feel about them. Now, listen, you're going to know who this is. I don't. But I'm also feeling like one of these two people have a lot of baggage that they're trying to get rid of. Now, whether that's bills, whether that's people, whether it's just being stuck in the way that they live, whatever that means. Okay, please, Lindsay, add Andrea. Add Andrea for her mini. So what I'm saying here is there's two people around you, Aaliyah. You're welcome, Indigo. There's two people around you, but only one of them really appreciates all that you do. The other one, it feels like they are taking advantage of you, okay? Just using you for when it's convenient. I think you'll know the difference between these two people. Yes or no? Yes or no, Aaliyah? Honey, yes or no? Okay. So what I'm getting is that there is going to be a little bit of challenging times. Okay. There's going to be some challenging times between you and this person. And this is the person who you do have a crush on, who you do really kind of like, who you do want it to go somewhere. Because at first you wasn't sure this person's feelings and emotions. January is going to start a whole new adventure for the two of you. And also work is something is going to improve. So whether you just got a new job or within the last 2-3 months you just got a new job, somewhere in that period, September, October, maybe, I don't want to say August, but maybe September, October, maybe the beginning of November, but I feel like more September, October, somewhere you got a job or a job offer. Did you just start working? Did you just start something? Did you just start a job? Okay. And I feel like, it's going to take some time to settle into that because of the fact that some people are coming and some people are going. It doesn't seem to keep people very long. I don't know what that means, but there's a lot of changeover. Yes, I do know what that means. There's a lot of changeover. Work is going to end up being more familiar to you. Work is going to end up being more comfortable to you. I don't feel like you completely yet feel like you fit in, but you're going to. Something's about to break through, or you're about to break through or have a breakthrough. Yeah, don't quit. Spirit's saying don't quit. Because going into the new year, something's going to change with leadership, management, something of that nature where money is going to be better. Also, there's something that you're going to be working toward that is going to help you to get a better title or better position or better paying position. So right now you're being tested to stay in. Because listen, some money right now is better than no money. But this also is going to lead you into something else. I need you to stay where you are. I need you to stay where you are. Stay employed. All right? That is your mini. Covering your love. Things are going to get better in that area. And with work, I get it. Like I said, you don't feel like you really fit in. You're not really happy with a lot of things going on there. But there's going to be changes. There's going to be big changes. So you can't quit now because you won't be able to see the opportunity that's going to present itself to you. So stay. All right, Shelly, second one. Okay, Aaliyah? Stay put. I keep you in my prayers. You're going to be all right. Don't quit. Everybody else did. Don't quit. Show them you're different. Show them you're different. And keep telling yourself, you know what? I may not love my job, but I got a job. I may not love my job, but I got a job. It keeps you in a whole different category than other people. Stay where you are. Will T reach out later, or am I going to get this silent treatment in and his current feelings toward me? So I'll do no card, Shelly. Yes, he is going to reach out later. There is going to be communication, perhaps a phone call, yes. Current feelings are a little bit, he's curious as to whether you were playing a game with him, whether you're doing that on purpose, whether you were mad because he didn't communicate yesterday much, whether you were upset because he didn't come to visit you. He was thinking all these different things, wondering, what was it that he did that pissed you off? He had an idea, but he felt like he could, it's almost like hear it in your tone. I want to say hear it in your tone. It feels like he wasn't very convinced that you were busy, so to speak. He didn't feel like when you said you were doing things for your mother, because I feel like that's what you said, more so than you were busy. Like you said you were doing things for your mother. It didn't feel like he was really believable on that. Also feels like he's wanting to gain momentum, like with you. He's wanting to gain back his control because he feels like he knows when you don't answer like that there's something wrong, because normally you always answer. So you didn't fool him any, and you can't lie to him because he's got you figured out pretty good. You may not think he pays attention to you much, but he pays attention to every single thing that you do. And when you did not answer all the times that he tried to call, didn't respond all the times he texted, he knows when something's wrong. He knows how you handle things. He also could feel it in your voice, especially when you were quick to hang up. So it's like, yeah, he is going to call you later. There's going to be communication. He doesn't want to piss you off. He doesn't want to lose you. He doesn't want you upset with him. He doesn't feel that he should have to tell you everything that's going on there, because he's like, that's nobody's business. He's handling it like it's nothing for you to worry about. In other words, she's no threat to you. She could never hold a candle to you, is what he's saying. He just comes across differently, Shelly. He's not like your average man. He's just not. His behaviors and mannerisms are quite like inherited. He inherited his behaviors from his father, who inherited from his father. Because he is from a different dynamic, so to speak, right? Diversity is beautiful. No matter how you flip it, diversity is absolutely breathtaking beautiful. When you can respect another person's upbringing, another person's religion, another person's beliefs, whatever, as long as you can respect that it's different, you'll enjoy him all the more. He's not your traditional. He's not your stereotype man. He's not. He's different. You've known that from the beginning. That's why you're attracted to him. So you're still learning the dynamics and understanding the dynamics. You want to try to fit him into your mold, into your way of thinking, into how your subconscious mind feels that things should be versus how he feels things should be. They're going to be different, but different is what makes this relationship so beautiful, so perfect. There's nothing better, just like making peanut butter and jelly. Look at the two consistencies, are totally different. Peanut butter's real thick and rich and delicious. And then jelly is real good, but it's kind of slippery, but it's still fruity, but it's great. And when you put them together, you get this unbelievable magic in your mouth when you're taking a bite. So just know, it is hard learning and understanding anybody else who has a different opinion or behavior or mannerism than you. It is definitely a challenge, but you got to be hungry for that challenge. You got to want that challenge. You got to understand that you cannot change people to ever get you from them because they're not you and they'll never be you. If that was the case, we just love ourselves and be just with ourselves. We wouldn't need another partner. So enjoy the differences. Celebrate the differences. Get yourself to get excited about the differences. Look at him in a more positive mannerism than negative. I get it when he doesn't stay consistent with his phone calls. I wouldn't like that either. But there is a way to voice yourself and to exercise your right to say, I really miss you when you don't call. You have no idea how that affects my day. I'd love it more if you could try to call me on a regular basis to be more consistent. Because sometimes you go days without calling me. Sometimes you'll text me once. Sometimes you won't text me at all. Sometimes you'll text me 5 times. Sometimes you'll call me 4 times. And then sometimes I get nothing. And I get it that here and there, people get busy. Shit happens. Stuff goes on. Listen, there's days where I don't call one person of my friends during the day. I don't even text them because I'm so busy dealing with some drama or some bullshit that I can't just send one text because then that person is going to text me back. And then I'm going to have to respond with another text. And it's like, no, forget it. I'm just not going to text at all. So that's why I don't. So I'm sure he has a reason sometimes why he don't. It all depends on his mindset. And you just never know what that's going to be. But currently, his feelings towards you is he doesn't want to upset you. He doesn't want to lose you. He is going to check in on you again because he's going to test you to see if you answer the phone this time. So I guarantee he's going to call again. All right, that is your mini. Enjoy. Enjoy. Miss Daisy. Miss Daisy. Miss Daisy. Miss Daisy. Thank you, Moon. Thank you, Moon. Miss Daisy just said it now. Who am I going to give this free reading to? Who am I going to give this free reading to? All right, so I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. All right, Moon, I need your help, okay? You with me, Moon? Okay? Hold on, Moon. Everybody, don't go nowhere. Stay right there. Moderators, tell everybody stay right there. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. Okay, now, just so there's no way to cheat, I sent Moon a message. I'm going to allow the people who have not purchased a mini, the person, anybody on here right now who needs a mini, who did not already purchase one. So this is for the people who couldn't afford to or couldn't do it or had no way to get to the app or whatever. Pick a number. Only the people who did not purchase a mini. So this would be like Lindsay, Leo, a couple people on here. Whoever did not get to purchase a mini. Moon has been more than generous on not one occasion, but many occasions, giving away a free reading. So now somebody is getting a free mini. Pick a number between 1 and 25. That is only for people who did not already pay for a mini. Okay? So we gotta pick a number between 1 and 25. The number has been chosen. Moon has the answer in her text message. And when somebody gets the right number, Moon will let them know that they've won. Moon, help me out. Help me out, baby. My dear friend Moon, help me out, sister. Help me. Moon, do you see any winners? Okay, everybody, hold your numbers. Tabby said, hold your numbers. Okay, everybody, stop. There we go. So, Moon, look back over the numbers and look at the numbers that they chose and look at the number I texted you, and I think you'll find the winner. Yeah, scroll up higher, Moon. Scroll back up higher. Scroll up higher. Go back to the beginning. Scroll back up. Right underneath of where it said, Lindsay Cummings wrote, Moon be blessing, Moon be blessing. And then Lucerne, Luna, she wrote number 18 was the first number. So go ahead and keep looking down from where Lucerne started with number 18 and work your way down. Did you find the winner? Okay, so you see it. You can announce who the winner is since you're giving it away. I sent the number to Moon. Leo chose it. Yes, ma'am. It was number 11. I texted the number to Moon first. So it was number 11. So Moon paid for you. You've been crying? Aw. Oh, boy. All right, so we're going to go one more step here. We're going to go one more step here. So not only is Leo going to get a free reading, but Lindsay is going to get a free reading. Tammy is going to get a free mini. And so you have it. So now, not only did Leo win, and that was by the grace of God because Moon is so generous from her heart. And from her heart of love to our heart of love, right back at you, Moon. Thank you. So now Tammy will get a mini. God bless you. Lindsay will get a mini. God bless you. And Leo will be the first one to get a mini. So see, when you see other people doing good, helping, giving, sharing, I told you that my bank got robbed up. I couldn't do shit, but I can give you this. I can give you my gift of spirit and my messages. I can give you that. So no matter who it is that's in your life or not in your life, or people you know or people you don't know, give something that you have, your time, your love, a smile, your energy, your heart, anything that you can. Oh, thank you, Shelly. Shelly is donating. Look at this now. We have Moon, and now we got Shelly. Thank you, Teresa. Yeah, Teresa, we're going to add you in too for a free mini. We're going to add you in too, Teresa. Because you haven't been able to purchase any. You have not been able to purchase any. And I understand your situation. So we're also going to give you one. So moderators, I need you to fix the list. We need to add Leo. And then we need to add Lindsay. And then we need to add Tammy. And then we need to add Teresa. And hell, why not put Denise on there too? Shit. Put Denise on there too. Why not? Baby Denise. Baby girl. Denise, you still here, sister? My sister from another mister? Denise, you're on it too. Mini. You think I love you guys or what? And Moon, can we put you on for a mini? Can we put you on, Moon, for a mini? Oh my God, Shelly. Now you're going to make me cry. Now you're going to make me cry. Shelly's putting in... Look at this. Look at this. Are you kidding me? Shelly and Moon. You see the angels God sends you guys when you think there ain't a way? Tammy, you was probably sitting there thinking you was never going to get another reading. Look at... She said she ain't kidding. This room is blowing up with love and blessings. Oh my God. Okay, Renata. Man. I tell you what, if this world had more of us in it, it wouldn't be all this fighting that they're doing over there in other countries. None of this would be happening. I'll tell you what. My heart is so overflowing right now. I feel like I'm going to pass out. I need a minute. And guess what? And my daughter is still clean and sober today. Again, another miracle. Another miracle. God is so good. God is so good. Oh, boy. She even covered the fee. Shelly, you're pulling right on I can feel my heart pulling. Thank you, Lindsay. Amen. Happy Thanksgiving is right. Thank you, Moon. Thank you, Shelly. And thank you, every single subscriber on H&G. You know, you guys made this a family. All I did was open the door. I built it, and you came. Some of you chose to leave. Some of you chose to stay. And I'm so grateful for all of you. For all of you. Not just for your gifts, not for your money, but because of who you are, what you bring to this channel, the support and love you show everybody else on here, even when you're feeling at your worst. You still find a way to find joy and happiness for everybody else, which is why today is nothing but blessings happening all over this channel. Nothing but blessings happening all over this channel. You know, you see, my friends, you just got the real proof of a miracle right in front of you. When you're looking at something from your perception and you're seeing it and perceiving it as being negative, not going to work out, I don't see how it could, I don't see how the answer could come, I don't see where there's a way. God makes a way. It's timing. It's all about timing. It's all about timing. If you just trust a little bit more. I know it's hard. I know when we can't see what's in front of us. Oh, something touching my ear. Spirit, don't touch my ear. Touch my head, but don't touch my ear. I know when it looks dark. You can't see what's going on. I know. But you got to see it through your heart, not through your eyes. Sometimes your eyes can play tricks on you. Sometimes what you think you're seeing or you think you're hearing, and it's not that at all. Listen with your heart more. All right? Right, Denise? Amen. Yep. All right, we better get busy. Christ, we better get busy. We better get busy. I got to feed my Bubba soon. My doctor said I got to drink more water. That's one thing he said. My sodium level was high, which means I'm not drinking enough water. So give me 2 seconds. Let me just grab a water. Ooh, ooh. I guess I'm drinking coconut water. That'll work. Say, hey, hey, guys. Can you see my boots? Can you see my boots? Let me see. Can you see my boots I got on today? Looking all cute for the doctor's office, right? Can you see my boots? Can you see them? Ain't they cute? Are they cute? I don't know if you can see them. Are they not cute? All right, I'm going to drink me some water. You like this? 99 cents. Yeah, ain't they cute? Ooh. All right. Thank you, Zara. Thank you, Zara. Yeah, they's made for Walker, girlfriend. I was walking in that doctor's office. I guess this will count as water. This should count as water. He told me to drink more water. Whew. That's really cold water. Ugh, give you a headache. Ugh, okay. Here's some little brown glasses I had. Oh, here they are. All right. All right, now. So now we have Miss Daisy. Miss Daisy, is it a mini that you purchased? A mini? Miss Daisy? Thank you, Zara. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is sparkling, but good to know that too. This is oh God, I can't read it with these on. Molokai coconut. Oh. Molokai coconut. 1 gram of sugar, no artificial sweeteners. Antioxidant, cocoa fusion. It's got 0 fat, 65 milligrams of sodium, 12 grams of carbohydrates, 1 sugar. Includes 0 sugar added, and something called erythritol, something 10 grams. I don't know what that is. Erythritol. What the hell is that? It's filtered water, coconut water, concentrate, potassium citrates, citric acid, something. Natural flavors. Oh, stevia leaf extract. Sea salt tea. Green coffee bean extract. Malic acid. Coffee fruit extract. Taco something. Anyway. It tastes like coconut. All I need is a beach, and I'll be in good shape. All I need is a beach. All right, Miss Daisy. Miss Daisy. Miss Daisy. Miss Daisy. Where are you, Miss Daisy? I got Andrea, too. Okay, Andrea's up first. Sorry. Andrea's up first. Oh, Andrea. Okay, Andrea, so do you have a mini? Is that what you got? Mini, honey? You got a mini? Andrea, mini? Andrea, where are you, Andrea? There you are, mini. Okay, honey, what do you want it on? What you want it on, sugar pie? What you want it on, sugar pie? What's your question for your mini? You want a general one, or you want love, or anything that comes? Okay. All right, we got it. All right. Perfect. Let me get this deck going. Tell me for Andrea. For Andrea. Give me a message for Andrea. What does she need to know or focus on, or what do we need to address with Andrea? Anything you want to give me, Spirit, we'll follow you. We will follow you. Thank you. Flip it over. Okay, I'll flip it over. Andrea, it seems that you're going to be going through some type of transition. There's something changing for you. There's something new coming. something that you're going to learn that's new, something from an unfamiliar territory. Does that make sense to you yet? Something new coming in, either training at a new job, a new position, something moving, anything that's creating a transition. All right, baby, I got you, Daisy. Daisy, I got you. Not sure yet, I hope. Okay, because this is talking about career. So are you hoping to change something with career or to get a new job or something to do with career? Because this is talking about career. This is talking about career. Great. Great. So you move back home. Okay. Because this is talking about something's going to happen for you as soon as you apply yourself. In other words, go on those websites, apply to whatever job area that you're looking for, because I feel like you're going to get something very quick. I don't feel like it's a side hustle. I don't. I feel like there's a main thing that you're wanting to do. I feel like it's going to be good for you for your mental capacity. There's something that you're needing to get rid of in here. Something in here is causing so much stress for you that it's creating a diversion from you focusing on you and what you need to do for you. In other words, you're letting this emotional thing destroy everything. Archangel Chamomile or Chamiel, excuse me, I don't mean any disrespect. Your life's purpose is triggering a blessed career change, is what it's saying. That's what this card says. Please understand that this is about to change everything. You're on a brand new route or a brand new journey. You're trying to let go of something from the past and yet trying to move forward at the same time. But you're also trying to hold on to something. You're worried about losing something that you had a tight grip on, or someone. You feel like your luck ran out on a situation. You feel like you lost out on something. You feel like something didn't work in your favor. I think you invested too much into this person or this situation, which has caused you a lot of heartache and a lot of disappointment. I also think there's an abandonment issue around you. Is any of this making sense so far? Ma'am, anything of this making sense so far? Am I on the right track? Okay. So Spirit's talking about your strength is going to be very important in over the next couple months. You have a part of you that wanted to give up and quit, or you're feeling some kind of failure within you, but there's not a failure within you. You went through these experiences and these things because you're learning. You're learning. And so what if you have to start over? And so what if you went back home and that's where you're going to start over from? Because you need to get your foundation strong again. Does that make sense to you? There's some type of legal battle or court battle coming up. Does that make sense to you? Is there something legal coming up around you? Okay. Then in that case, when the Justice card comes up, if it has nothing to do with legal, lawsuits, divorces, things of that nature, then this card can only talk about you being treated fairly. It can only talk about you needing to want justice for yourself. It can talk about you not giving in all the time to somebody else's behaviors, because somebody may have been trying to manipulate you whether you see it or not. Somebody may not have went above and beyond to try to help you or to try to make things better in a situation or a relationship. Yes, it could be pertaining to somebody around you, yes. But this is now the Justice card is speaking to you about you needing justice for yourself. You needing to make sure that you're keeping your boundaries where they need to be. Being sure of what you think you want versus what you really need. There's a difference between your wants and your needs, and you need to know them. Okay? Right now, you're out of balance with a lot of things, and you're trying to find balance. You're trying to find your place. You're trying to find out what to do next. You're trying to find a direction. It's normal right now, because of everything you've been through. It is normal right now for you to feel like you don't know what to do next, for you to feel kind of confused, like I need an answer, I need direction, and it's not unusual. It's going to take a little bit of time, but within the next 2 weeks or so, you're going to know exactly where you're going, exactly what you're doing. As far as B is concerned, right now you don't have balance with that either right now. Right now, that's the same thing. Right now, you can't balance yourself with B until you get yourself balanced. Once you find work, a job, something to help to balance you out and keep your mind clear, because you have yourself very much obsessed with this person. You're feeling very clingy, codependency, so to speak, and that's not healthy. You can be with B all you want, but if you don't have your own life as well, you can't just live through this person and with this person and for this person. You have to live for yourself as well. So this is talking about a very strong codependency. After you get yourself acclimated back to where you are, to what you're doing, and you get yourself focused and know that you need to work, you need to have an income, you don't need a side hustle, you need a real hustle. You need to stop with the bullshit with the side stuff, and you need to get the real stuff. Okay? And it's like, I don't know what it is too where medications are concerned, but there's something with medications that aren't being used the way they need to be, or they're being used too much, or they're being taken. They're too. Something's too much of a crutch for you. Something is too much of a crutch. Okay. There's no meds at all for you. No meds at all. Okay, so are you doing anything as far as maybe it's some type of a stimulant? This is something of a stimulant. You have anxiety, is what you're saying? Depression, yes, anxiety. So you don't take any medications for depression or anxiety. You only take vitamins. Are you taking a B complex vitamin? Are you taking B complex? Okay, but that's not complex. What I want you to do is get a B complex. A B complex. Okay, so you'll stop taking the B12 because the B complex will have B12 in it as well. But it will B complex is very good to support moods, emotions, and things of that nature. As soon as you start to, so with your position, okay, so when I said in the beginning about changing a job, changing a position, doing something different, moving forward, you said maybe move up or do a side hustle. So a side hustle is not an option here. Side option is a side hustle not needed. Not needed. Where you're at your job currently, there is definitely something changing. There's a transition happening, like I said. There's something where you're going to expand or grow. And the Justice card means you're going to get what you deserve. In other words, you've been putting in the hard work. You're going to get the results of that. Where your depression is concerned, make sure you're staying hydrated and drinking plenty of water. Make sure your diet is very balanced. Again, I am not a doctor, nor do I claim to be. But I do know, in fact, that B-complex is very good for your mental. Be careful if you're taking any ashwagandha and all that crazy stuff. A lot of times that stuff will tell you only be on it for a little while, then go off of it. It is not for long-term use on a daily basis. So be very careful when you are using herbs if you don't know how to use them, okay? Be very careful. And a lot of herbal medicines do not interact well with Western or doctors' prescriptions, okay? So I need you to use caution. I know everybody thinks, wow, great, I'm going to go vegan and I'm going to go all vitamins and I'm going to do all this. But if you're on other medicines as well, you cannot mix stuff together sometimes without causing an explosion. And trust me, some can be fatal. So you got to know what you're doing, okay? And then you and B will definitely work out better. But you can't work out better with B until you take care of yourself first. You got to take care of yourself first, and then you'll have plenty to give to B, and vice versa. So things are definitely on their way to working out for you. Yes, always ask your doctor if it's okay. Amen. Always. Lymphatic system opens so that when detoxed, it comes out quickly. Yeah. Absolutely. I think my lymphatic system's blocked. Especially under my armpits. I think it's blocked. You got it, girlfriend. You got it. All right, who's up next? Miss Daisy? Thank you, Mood. Miss Daisy. Miss Daisy. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Hi, Miss Daisy. Okay. Did you ask a question or you got a mini? What'd you get? Mini? Did you get a mini? And then Leo's up. And then Leo's up. And then Tammy's up. And then Teresa's up. Ooh, and then Denise is up. And then Smurf is up. And then we get Renata and Denise for questions. Miss Daisy. Mini. All right, Miss Daisy, what you want your mini on? What would you like it on? What would you want me to look at? What do you want me to look at, Miss Daisy? Do you want me to look at, honey bunny? What you want me to look at, Miss Daisy? Miss Daisy. Everything. All right. All right, baby. We'll do the best we can with a mini. All right, let's see. Let's see it. Miss Daisy. Miss Daisy, there's going to be a victory coming. There's going to be a victory on the way for you, Miss Daisy. Yeah, Denise, I gave you a mini free. You ain't pay attention. You ain't pay attention, my friend. I say, we got your question, and we're keeping your money for your question. But you did get a mini for free. Okay. Miss Daisy, you got a victory here. This is about Archangel Sandalphon. I know how to say that name. Your prayers have been heard. And they're being answered fast. That's what this says. That's your first card. Your next card is let it out. Let it flow. Open up the heart and feel free. Okay? So that you can feel. All right? Let it out. Let it flow. Let it out. Let it flow. Open the heart to feel. So sometimes, Miss Daisy, sometimes you hold so much in. You're afraid to express it. You're afraid to let it out. You're afraid it might deter somebody or push somebody away. You're afraid that the person that you want to express yourself to can't handle your truth. You're worried that people can't handle your truth. You're always afraid you're going to hurt somebody's feelings. You're always afraid you're going to push somebody away. Of course, I understand. Again, your card comes up for your darkest fears. You see that head? Look at that on his head. All that worry, all those different thoughts in there. Your darkest fears are your worst enemy. You thinking the worst, worrying about the worst outcome, focusing on how he's broken your heart. Your mind is sometimes work against you. It does. All of us do that stinking thinking sometimes. Because when we can't find the answer from the person that we need it from, they won't give us the answer. They won't tell us. They won't give us the clarity or clarify something or the closure, whatever it is. And we start to think in our own head what we can create. Yes, sometimes myself too, Miss Daisy. No judgment here, babe. Now, what I will tell you is when you do that, this is what happens to you. When you get the Ten of Swords, it's like you're down. You're down. Matter of fact, you hurt yourself more than other people hurt you. You'll self-sabotage a situation, a relationship, so that somebody else can't hurt you. Somebody that you talk to or you're around, whether this is at work, whether this is with family, whatever this is about, they want to hear what you have to say. There's a very good friend that you have. There's somebody who does listen to you, and they're willing to hear what you have to say. Reach out to that person. I get with your Vladimir, it feels like you were left out in the cold. It feels like he's turned his back on you. It feels like he don't give a shit anymore. It feels like he doesn't care because he's not reaching out, because there's lack of communication, because this has been for quite some time. He feels like he did what he had to do. He doesn't feel like he has regrets right now, no. He did what he feels he had to do. He stopped something from growing when he did this. He wanted to put a damper on something. He wanted to put a finish to something. He didn't like the way things were. The reason he did this is because he didn't want it to keep going in the toxic way that it was rolling through. He did not want it to continue on the level that it was on. Like he... I gotta fix this. He did not... He didn't like the way it was going. Right now, he's doing something different. He's doing something new right now. Right now, he keeps hesitating whether to message you, whether not message you, not message you. He does want to talk to you, but it's like he doesn't want to give in. He almost like wants you to beg, and that's what this card is about, begging. It's almost like he wants you to beg for him to come back. And you're like, I don't know what to do. I know it hurts you. I know it disappointed you. And it shows me with this card that you're very upset about it. You can't get him off your mind. That's why you're still here. Your darkest fears is that he's never coming back. And that you're worrying about it. He just took his stuff and he took off. That's what it shows me. Somehow, some way, he's still watching you. Somehow, some way, whether he watches for your car, whether he looks to see if a light's on, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he goes past your job. I don't know what he does. But somehow, either he has a connection with somebody that you have a connection with, or in fact, he is driving past your house. Something. Yeah? Oh, okay. So this card's telling me it's somebody telling him. You see the bird? Somebody that you know lets him know if they've seen you or this, that, or the other thing. Somebody that you talk to knows him. Oh, he's on your Facebook. Okay, there you go. So again, it's through messages, through a little birdie told me kind of thing. So that's him peeking and sneaking. Again, with that man walking with a little lantern sneaking around at night, that's him spying on you. So he still does give a shit. He still wants to see what you're doing. Don't worry, the communication is going to come. I don't think he's going to delete you. I don't think he's going to. All right, that's your mini. That's what I got for you. That's your mini. And that is exactly a mini. All right, next up. Again, you guys, these are mini-minis. These are not full readings by any means. By any means. Tammy, no, Leo. Leo is up. You got it, Miss Daisy, my baby? You got it, Miss Daisy, my baby? Oh, man, Leo. Leo, your temperance card. The temperance card. You know, Leo, hold on a minute. With the temperance card, it's talking about moderation. Accommodations. Also about managing, like managing your time. Managing yourself. Managing your behaviors, your routines. If you're going to bed late at night and you're waking up late in the morning, you're not getting a whole lot accomplished that way. You're not setting yourself up for winning. All right? Leo, anything particular you want your reading on before that? Because that card just flew out. Anything particular? Or just keep going with messages? My full readings are always on a special right now because they're usually $200 and they're on sale for $165. But if you get a full reading, it would have to be done, say, sometime tomorrow or tomorrow night. You could pay today and schedule me for tomorrow or tomorrow night. I don't have any openings for this evening. I've got things I have to do. How has Pisces been feeling toward you? All the time lately, and Leo's been distant. He doesn't want to talk. Okay. All right, as far as Pisces goes, he just went through a tower moment or a struggling situation. He's been arguing and fighting a lot with somebody. He's also been keeping secrets from either you or from another person. He also has options in front of him and doesn't never know what to do. He's always seemed to have options around him. But he's like, when he talks, he thinks you'll listen. He did leave you out in the cold and made you feel really bad, but he wants to create something different with you. It's like he knows how you feel about him, but he also feels that you'll beg him to come back. Again, another one. He's determined to make you wait. He's determined to stay in control. This is, in fact, the Pisces. Now, where Leo is concerned, the Leo person, they feel overwhelmed in a situation. They feel like they don't know what's going on. They feel like you're not really into them so much. They feel like it's the same thing over and over and over again. They're kind of getting bored with the conversation. Something needs to change. They're waiting for you to do something different. There's the World card. So the world is really at your fingertips, but what goes around comes around. In other words, the same pattern you keep repeating. The same pattern you keep repeating. So with this Leo that you want to talk to and you do enjoy talking to, change the subject. Do something funny. Play a game on the phone. Do some kind of test. I don't know what you're going to do, but you need to change it up. Because he's still there. He's still there. He's just keeping a distance right now. It's like right now he's pouring into his own cup right now. He also walked away from something, so whether he quit a job or he's thinking about quitting his job, he wants to do something better, or he's looking for a new job to do something better. Sometimes he can be a little stubborn to talk to. He feels more balanced when he's talking to you, Leo. The universe is going to be handing you a blessing soon where job and income are concerned. Money is going to get better. The universe is going to hand that to you. Keep your strength. Go forward because things are going to change. He's in London. You're in India. I know. I feel phone. There is definitely going to be room for growth and opportunity for you coming very soon. You're going to turn your back on a situation that no longer is serving you. Hold on to your money when you do start getting it, when you do start going back to work, because it's going to be important to save your money. So when you're getting money and getting paid, put some of your money away. Don't tell anybody about it. Hide that money. Keep it for yourself for an emergency. That's your messages, Leo. As far as love and relationship goes, nothing's happening right now. Work is going to be the first thing that turns around for you, is employment. Okay, next up, Tammy. Tammy, type your question. Tammy, type your question, please. All right, you guys, we're going to close the list for right now because I'm going to need a break to take care of my dog. So we're going to close the list. Nobody new for right now. When I come back later, we can do it. Career and love coming up, Tammy. Career and love coming up. Haha, Tammy. Okay, Tammy, you're also being told not to compromise. Now, don't compromise. Reach for the stars for your love that you're looking for. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and with your desires. And don't compromise that. In other words, don't give up because something's not working out right now for you. Don't give up because it's not being presented to you at this moment. It doesn't mean that it's not going to come. Keep following your heart and your desires where job, career, and love is both concerned, because you will get the final outcome to be in your favor in both love and career. You have the Ace. Yeah, you do. You have the Ace of Pentacles. You have the Ace of Pentacles, and the universe is saying, you know what, here, you deserve this. Finally. But you also need to curb something. Spirit's trying to tell you, you need to curb something. So whatever that is, whether that's spending, buying, eating, I don't know what you're doing too much of. Maybe it's not happening now. Maybe it's like when you get money, then you do too much, or you want everything, or you get so excited. Look, if I watch Home Shoppers Club, I'd have no money in my bank at all. None. Because everything that comes on that screen, I think I could get. I could use it. And then it just sits here, and then I never use it. So be careful if you're like me. All right, I'll take you in a minute. You're going to have to try to balance something out where love is concerned. But it is going to work in your favor. Your man is still in love with you. Nothing's changed, but the communication has to change between the two of you. There's much balance needed. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Again, it's you worried about money all the time. Stop worrying, trust, and believe it's coming. Wherever you're living right now, those situations, conditions are going to be resolved very quickly. Your partner is going to come up with an idea of something you should do, or wanting to take you maybe to just go get a burger, go get a piece of pizza, something. It's going to want to do something. Right now, you are feeling kind of trapped and stuck, feeling like you couldn't move, you couldn't make something change or make something better, but now it is going to work out better for you. Yes, I will be back on later. Absolutely. Then you have the Eight of Wands, which are messages coming in about work, about training, and all that is also going to come too. Take the money that you can get right now, whether it's with a part-time job, a full-time job, a temporary job, whatever it is you can get. It says to take that so that you will have the money that you need. Don't worry about the past. The past doesn't define you. Don't worry about the past. Stop getting your mind into stinking thinking. Stop worrying about what we argued about before, what they said before, what name they called you before, all that shit. Let it go. If you want to move forward with this person, move forward. If you don't, then just tell them to get the hell out and I'm done and I never want to see you again and don't ever date him again. But that's not the case. That's not the case. You love him very much and he loves you very much. But you got to let shit go. Okay? Got to let it go. So does he. So does he. Okay. New growth and opportunity is coming very quickly for you. At the final end, there's going to be a happy celebration. There is a giving of each other Cups, my cup, your cup, my cup, your cup. Let's have it together. Trust your intuition. It's correct. He does love you. He does want to marry you. He does want to be with you, but things have to change. Coffee shop is positive. Meeting with them. Nice. Nice. Okay, who's up next? Because I got to take Buttons out. Man, she's got some gas enough to kill me. I might pass over. Who's up next, please? Who's up next? Who's up next? Mods, who's up next? Teresa, where are you? Teresa, where are you? Do you want a general, Teresa? Teresa, Denise, and Smurf. Teresa, do you want a general? Why, when I stand up for myself, my son gets angry and ghosts you? Okay, Teresa. It's almost like your son wants to be in control of his own situation, in other words. It's also, too, kind of like he gets upset or jealous about a certain situation, something he's very sensitive about, something that triggers him. And then it's like you defend yourself on why you said something or why you did something or why you whatever, and then he gets upset with that. It's not so much he's upset that you're defending yourself. It's the fact that you got involved with something that he didn't want you to be involved with. I don't know what that's about. It's like you feel like, okay, so I give him money or I lend him money or something about money. I don't know. He keeps wanting to take from you. Or I don't know if this is that. Or is this talking about completely opposite of that? And this is talking about you trying to just hold on to what little bit you got right here. That's what it feels like. He leaves you out in the cold often because he wants to be the masculine person. He thinks he's in charge of you. He's got displacement. He's got his boundaries screwed up. It stresses you out terrible. You hate when he doesn't talk to you. But he's also manipulating you. That's a way to mind control you. As a gaslight, so to speak. Yeah, exactly. So you got to stop it. The only way, you know what? Let him get mad. Let him block you. Let him ignore you. Because he'll be the one that's going to come back again because he's codependent with you. He needs to grow the hell up. He's not a baby anymore. He's not a minor anymore. Trees, you can't keep doing it. You're getting overwhelmed and you're running low yourself. You're going to argue and argue until you decide that this tower moment's going to be enough. And then you're finally going to put your foot down. He's going to come back quickly. Somehow, some way, he's going to respond to you coming up very soon within the next 3 days. You're going to have to think about something and make a decision because I'm telling you now, Teresa, what I see is like, you know what? You need to put a stop to it. He has some type of addictive behavior too. I don't know what he's doing, but I don't feel like it's good. Buttons is stinking. She got to go to the bathroom. She didn't go too much this morning. All right, so let me just tell you, Teresa, he's taking advantage of you. He's making you feel guilty, and then you give in. You got to keep your foot down. Keep it down. When you raise up and loosen your boundary, he's like, oh, all I have to do is keep pushing her, and then she's going to give in to me again. Bullshit. I'm done. So next time he calls you, Mom, I'm done. Stay strong. And if you stay with it, he'll learn not to ask you. Then he's going to wait a little while, like a month or two. Then he's going to try again. You still say, I'm done. I'm done. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Trust me, you don't want to keep giving him money toward what he's doing. You don't. You don't want to be part of that. All right, next up. Lindsay, type your question. Thank you. Oh, is it Denise? Sorry, Denise. It's Denise. Yeah, Denise. Denise, what do you want your mini on? Mini? Denise, mini. Type it quick, please. Everybody have it ready. Okay, now let me read this slow. I'm going to put this in a parenthesis. What What does Z's friend that had a crush on me, what does Z's friend that has a crush on me, how is he handling things with Z, his intentions and questions? What does he know about me? What does Z's friend that has a crush on me, how's he handling things with Z, his intentions and questions? What does he know about you? So you're asking me, let me try this. So you're asking me, bye, Moon. Have a great, great day. Thank you for your blessing. Thank you for all your help. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for helping me pick somebody. That was great. Good teamwork. Love you to pieces. I should let you pick the number. I'm sorry. I should let you pick the number. I wasn't thinking. All right, so I got you, Denise. Okay, so what does he know about you is your question. Okay. Right now, I don't feel like he's handling things with Z too well. This one that has a crush, I don't think he's handling things with Z too well. I think he's actually not saying a whole lot, really. I don't feel like there's a whole lot being said. I feel like the communication is almost absent where you're concerned right now. It's almost like he'll say that he saw you. He will admit that. But he's learned now to be careful of what he says and how he says it, because he knows, get back here, he knows that Z gets very upset. He knows that Z doesn't like when he brings you up. Z doesn't like to hear that he went to the gym early and he did all this other stuff. He's going to try to run into you and all that. I feel like their friendship is struggling a little bit. But I know that Z doesn't give a shit if this friendship struggles. Because Z is his own person. And when it comes to who Z likes, he stays very strong with that. I feel like Z will put him in his place really quickly if he brings up your name or tries to say anything or tries to talk about you in a flirtatious kind of way. He's not going to tolerate that at all. Thank you. Thank you, Moon. Love you. Yeah, I know. I know. That's what I said. He told him about going in the morning. He told him that he saw you. Yep. And he's planning on, the friend is planning on saying something to you in a flirtatious, invitation kind of way. And I don't know what you're going to do about that. But I feel like he is going to ask you out. Then what are you going to do? Because I feel like Z is at the point where he'll boil over. He'll start blowing steam out of the top of his head. All right? Because it does show me that Z is just waiting. He's like a tiger waiting to pounce. Like he's listening. He's hanging out. They're laughing. They're joking. Oh, yeah? You went in the morning? Oh, yeah? Was anybody there? Oh, yeah. Well, Denise was there. You seen her? Oh, yeah. She had on this blue and something, whatever. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Like, did you talk to her? No, I didn't say nothing. Did she say something to you? No, she didn't say nothing. But she saw me, though, and that's what he says. That's what he says. All right, so your question part of it is, yeah, he wished he did too. Trust me. All right, so your question part of it is, the question is, what does he know about me? Only thing he really knows about you is that you're not dating anybody right now. He knows that you like two different people. I don't know who that is, besides Z and somebody else. I don't know if that means him or if it means somebody else, but he knows that you like two different people. And that one is including Z. He also knows that you work, and he knows that you like to be there in the morning. He also knows that you do go to another place, or you did go to another place to work out. He also knows that. It also feels like he knows what car you drive. Feels like he knows what car you drive. It's almost like if he gets there after you, he could look for your car to see if you're in the parking lot before he comes. Sometimes I feel like he's there before you get there, but I also feel like he has come after you as well. So that's the messages I got. Were you wearing blue when he came in this time? Did you have blue on? Because that's what they said, blue. Did you have something blue on? Did you have something blue on? Did you have something blue on? I don't care if it's sneakers. Did you have something blue on? Yeah. Yeah, he knows the other gym. Yeah, but were you wearing something blue today? I need to know that. Were you wearing something blue? Like purple. What color were your sneakers? Were your sneakers all white or did they have blue in them? What kind of sneakers? Your sneakers where they got blue in them? Black? Okay, maybe I'm saying, to me it looks like navy blue. So maybe a dark blue is same as black, because I feel like he saw that. I don't know how he knows. Your leggings were light purple. They must be beautiful. I love that color. I love that color. Well, I know he told him a description of what you look like. All right, let me see who's next. Oh, I got to look at Rihanna's question. Light purple. That's so pretty. I'd like to get me a pair of light purple. All right, hold on. Let me, I think I'm too fat for light purple. All right, hold on. Let me look at Renata's question. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. I'm supposed to do a mini too. Okay, Renata. So, Renata, right now for you, it feels like where Jack is concerned, he's going to want to try to impress you. The next action that he's going to take, you asked? He's going to try to impress you. He's going to also give you a gift is coming. It's also, there's an invitation to come. So whether it's to share something to eat with you, take you somewhere in his car, or meet you somewhere. But I feel like he wants to take you somewhere. That's what's coming. I feel like he also is going to joke around more and try to talk to you more. Get deeper conversation is to come next. So that is what I get for your one question. That is what I get for your one question. Again, that wasn't a mini read. Why is this? What is this? No filter. No filter. No filter, so go away. What's wrong with this thing? Oh, there it is. So that's it. All right. Did I do, I already did Kelly, right? Yeah, I did her with the stewardess. So everybody has been completed. Is that correct? Who's in shambles? Denise, you're in shambles? Why are you in shambles? Because he's paying attention to you? Because he sees what you're doing? He's watching you? See? You didn't think they were paying attention. Oh, yeah. Wait till he steps over the line and Z knocks him the fuck out. Wait till that comes. All right. You're going to be in more shambles. Teresa, you're exactly right. And you know what? He's stepped over the line. You know, a lot of times these kids, including my daughter even, they get it twisted sometimes who's in charge. All right? But I'll tell you something. They're going to find out the hard way. And when he realizes that you say, you know what? Number one, you're not going to talk to me like that. Number two, I'm not your bank. You want the money, go to work. Make your money. Start spending your money wisely. I'm not going to be here for you to keep coming to me and running to me all the time either. I'm not here to fix all your problems. See, I did that when you were a kid. I raised you, and now you're the adult. Remember? You want to make your own decisions. Remember that? Remember when he told you, Teresa, that he's in charge of his life and he'll make his own choices and decisions? So now you tell him that. You tell him that. Lindsay. Okay, Lindsay. I forgot, Lindsay. I almost forgot you. All right, Lindsay, you ready? Then I got to go and feed my dog. I'm already 15 minutes late. Lindsay, type your question for your mini. Okay. Thank you, Lindsay, for being ready. I'm going to get a creative job very soon, or must I focus on getting my Etsy shop started? Both. Both. See, the Etsy shop can end up running itself. You need to definitely get that going and started in the meanwhile while you're waiting for this job offer to come through. I think the children's books illustration is going to be a very good start for you. I think that you're dabbling in the right pot so far. In other words, stick to that area. Teresa, I love you. Stay strong. It's not easy. You know, it's a codependency too that we had with our kids. We're guilty a little bit too, but new standards, new rules, boundaries. And when you give in just a little bit, you fuck it all up again. So you gotta, it hurts you, I know it breaks your heart, I know it makes you sad, I know it makes you cry, but no is no. And I'm sorry. And hang up. All right. Lindsay. So Lindsay, you're in the right area when you're dabbling with that. It is something to do with illustration. It is definitely something to do with creative drawing or writing. It is more so down your road. The Etsy shop alone is going to help you to maintain and sustain what you need until you can get something else going. But eventually, while you're working a full-time job, the Etsy shop can pretty much run itself. Good, Teresa. And that's what you needed to do. Because you really, honestly, Teresa, you're not helping him by giving, fixing. You're not teaching him nothing. Because if God forbid you was to die tomorrow, who's going to help him? He's not going to know what to do. So at least if you're here, why he's trying to do it himself, why he tries to figure it out, then you're there in case he falls to pick him back up and say, nope, try again. So do it now. Do it now, Teresa. Yeah, Etsy will be passive. Exactly. But get the Etsy going so that I can start doing its thing. Takes a while to build the clientele. So get that going. And then the other positions, something is going to come in for you. Probably not really till the new year. Probably not really until the new year. If it comes in December, I'll be shocked. But it's probably not till the new year. But keep applying. Nice. I think it's very positive, Lindsay. I'm praying for you. Let me get a number. Well, you got a female on your side. There's a man in heaven that is protecting you also. Yep. I think you're definitely going to get a job offer. You got a 10. You're definitely going to get a job offer. Yeah, what's your Etsy shop's name going to be? Lindsay, what's the Etsy shop's name going to be? Tell Teresa. Tell her what your Etsy shop's going to be named. Lindsay, please type your name of your Etsy shop. All right, I got to get out of here. I got to feed my dog. Nice, nice. Yep, you and Lindsay are both going to have a job. All right, so you say it's called Pennyworks. All right, everybody, pay attention for this Etsy shop. We'll check it out. Pennyworks, W-O-R-X, P-I-N-N-Y, W-O-R-X. Write it down, Teresa. All right, you guys, thank you all so much. Shelly, thank you for your lovely donations. Mods, thank you for your help. Bless all of you guys. I'll be on later on. Want to come on and have some fun? Denise, we're going to be doing pendulum. Pendulum. We love the pendulum. You know, I sat here last night doing my own pendulum, and Spirit was right. Spirit was right. I'll show you what I did later. All right, great, Trees. All right, guys. Okay, you do what you need to do, Leo. I love you. All right, I got to take my dog. See you in a little bit. Bye-bye. I'm trying to get off of here. What the hell's the matter with this phone? What the hell? They don't want me to go. Come on.